Man, this is the second altercation that happened at the Marathon Burger, man. First, Black Sam was involved. Now this time, Black Sam got nothing to do with nothing.
Was a shooting at the Marathon Burger grand opening earlier today in Long Beach. The shooting almost took the lives of a lot of people we know and love. Shots are being fired right now. Shots are being fired.
Bro, think he the news. Some more shots being fired right now. Reporting news, Channel 6. Was that Black Sam behind that car? Damn, I missed it. Yeah, it is Black Sam.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
That dude look like he shot, but I don't think he shot. I think he just getting arrested or being detained at the moment.
You got Nipsey Hussle brother Black Sam ducking behind a car. You got a no jumper who's very going to tell the police, bro, I may have got shot. You got a lot of people doing a lot of things. You even got P. Nice, our brother. He's walking up there. He turns around when the shooting happened. A lot of stuff is going on in that video. Here's the story that explains it all. So it's the Marathon Burger grand opening. You got a lot of people who's in attendance, a lot of celebrities, but you also got a lot of people who got no business being in a room with celebrities. These are hooligans. These are like low life. These are people who you can't pay me to be in the same room with. These are absolute imbeciles.
Yeah, because every time you got celebrities, you always gonna have them knuckleheads, bro. You always gonna have them low lives. They always gonna come around. You know why? Because they want to be seen. They want clout. They chasing clout. That's why you always gonna. It's always gonna be a few knuckleheads and a few dummies around because, bro, they just want to be seen.
Members, they are also there, and that's the problem with doing business on the West Coast. Gang members are involved in almost everything. Right? You have an establishment, you have a grand opening where it's a family, it's a friendly family event. Here comes these stinky gang members, right, trying to ruin things. So what happened was at this family-friendly event with celebrities that was supposed to be for the community, this hooligan from the 80s pull up. Long Beach got a lot of gang politics. There was this kid from the 80s, a little turned up kid from the 80s. He pulled up by himself, YOLO. Now he pulled up and he gets dissing his enemies because a lot of enemies was in the same location. So he's in the middle of Marathon Burger dissing his enemies. Do your research on who the 80s is beefing with in Long Beach. So he dissing his enemies. I'm talking about straight up dissing.
And the reason why I believe Flacco knows this stuff because he works at No Jumper. No Jumper has a lot of gang members working for the master Adam 22.
Saying this word for him, throwing up sets, really pushing his line and really gang banging in the middle of Marathon. But he by himself. There's 100 enemies. They could have blitzed him right there, and there's nothing he could have done about it. Well, at least at the time, they thought there was nothing he could have done about it if it's 100 of them and one of him. But now we know why he was so bold to do that as the story progresses. So
I think what happened was dude went there by himself talking on that Rue Rock stuff. He thought Black Sam was going to back him up and save him. But Black Sam like, hey, listen, this not my fight, bro. You're going to have to go. You know what I mean? So then, when you in the game, bro, you just fake you're going to get DP.
just in the middle of Marathon Burger, the enemies go over to Black Sam to tell Black Sam, They got to get rid of it. But they're not trying to disrespect the grand opening and disrespect Nipsey Hussle and what's going on right now. But bugged out. He's wilding out. So as the enemies is going over to speak to Black Sam to tell Black Sam they gotta get rid of this dude or else it's gonna get bad. Three of his homies pull up. Three more 80s pull up to the scene. Now they pull up, not really understanding their low homie was just here dissing, bugging out, doing wrong. So 380s pull up. Now at this point in time, now when the 380s pull up, and there's 100 enemies swarming. The enemies told Black Sam, listen, he gotta go. Black Sam agreed. Black Sam said, you know what? You're right. So Black Sam gathered his homies and said, hey, I need y'all help escorting the 480s to safety off the premises of Marathon Break. So,
see, you know what it is? Bro, you gotta understand where you at right now. You know what I mean? You at a grand opening. You think there's not gonna be celebrities there? You don't think it's gonna be millionaires, billionaires there, bro? And you cause commotion, acting like a fool. Just think about the next time that Black Sam does open up another Marathon Burger somewhere else at a different location. You think the millionaires gonna want to be there when all this chaotic stuff going on? No, they won't be, bro.
Gathered up his homies. Black Sam walked up to the 480 members and said, hey, listen, I appreciate you for coming. I appreciate the support. But right now, the politics is politicking. Y'all gotta go. We got an establishment and a family-friendly event to run. The 480s agreed because Black Sam told them, we're gonna escort y'all to safety. Where did y'all park at? We're gonna escort y'all to y'all car. So the 480s members is under the understanding, okay, Black Sam about to escort us to our car, we gonna be straight.
No.
Now, Black Sam though was not about to get involved in 80s.
Yeah, that's not Black Sam beef. Why you gonna get in anyway? You know what I mean? Like he not gonna get in something that's not involved. He's not involved in. It does not make sense.
So when Black Sam and the homies that he was with walked the dudes out of the Marathon Burgers, they was under the understanding of they're about to walk us to our car and to safety.
No.
Sam was under the understanding of I'm about to walk these dudes off our premises. So as they walk in, they get to a position where it's off the Marathon Burgers premises. Black Sam stops here and said, hey, we're not getting involved in all of these politics. This is as far as we can take him. So Black Sam and them stop. Now, directly off the Marathon Burger premises, they stop. As soon as they stop, the enemies form the 480s. And a fight ensued. Now, it's not much of a fight.
They got the squabbling.
And 100 enemies, they is ragdolling. They is whooping them. So the young church up dude from the 80s
This dude gonna pull a gun out, start blasting everybody, gang.
pull out a gun and he starts to shoot to get folks off him. But as he begins to shoot, there's the problem with gang members, man. Y'all feel like when they make guns,
They stop making yours.
that's when they stop making guns. But that's not the case because everybody got guns.
Exactly.
So when an enemy member pulled out his gun and started shooting, the enemies pulled out their gun and started shooting. Two of the enemies got hit. Last shots though grazed a little bit, nothing too serious. They lived. The enemy member who was turned up, pulling out guns, shooting, he died. He died. Now he got
That was basically like 100 bullets to a few. What he thought was gonna happen? He thought he was gonna come out there alive? No way, Bucko.
at the house. He died on the rock. He died at the scene. But the shooting took place close to everybody. So Blackson and his crew walked them like up to the edge of the Marathon Burger. But as soon as they walked to the edge, that's when the incident took place. So the entire crowd was still near them when the shooting happened. And you can see when Blackson was walking up, he's walking up with a dude that he's with who got shot in the leg. Right? The gang members weren't the only one who got shot. From multiple civilians.
He'd be all right. That's a little wound, little grazed wound. He'd be all right, man. Just walk it off, put a little peroxide on it. He'd be straight.
Also got shot. It's right here. Sounds right here. Good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. They got him. Oh. Oh.
Bro, the comments are frying me on this dude live.
So my boy.
Arrest them all. Was that a rooster?
So my boy.
Bro, literally got a rooster just chilling in a whip though.
Right? They deserve a pistol and a penitentiary. That's about it. The two P's, pistol and penitentiary, right? That's it. A pistol to kill themselves off and a penitentiary to get them away from us. That's the only two things they deserve. They don't deserve burgers and fries and milkshakes. They gangbangers, right? The only thing they care about is killing. So, but when you try to overly serve the community, when you try to put these vehicles for opportunities around people who don't care about opportunities, this is always the outcome. Snoop Dogg was there. Big Boy was there. YG was there.
You had millionaires there, bro. Billionaires there. You think they want to go to another establishment when they got people shooting and fighting and killing and stabbing? No. No, they do not.
You had millionaires in attendance, millionaires in attendance. And now I can almost guarantee you, right? Like those millionaires and billionaires and celebrities left, like, man, bro, I ain't never
Not
coming
again.
back here again, man. Nah. And also, we gotta say the elephant in the room. This is the second grand opening where an incident took place.
Right, yeah. The first one was when they opened up in Melrose in LA. Let's see if I got that video. Yeah, right here.
Bro, listen, bro. If the nigga ain't demonstrating for hustle, listen what I'm telling you. Don't come over here. Don't come over here trying to talk. Guess what? Go do something and come back.
He said, go do a skit and come back. Black Sam said, go spit a block and come back.
Get back in the class. That's what I said, bro. That's all the internet shit that gonna get to this when I beat him up. It ain't hollering at me. A nigga disrespect, bro. You wouldn't too close to disrespect, bro, to me. Don't nobody disrespect, bro. Any nigga that disrespect, bro, you ain't never mess with, bro. You better snap in there. Nobody disrespected, bro, in my face. I'm telling you now.
I never heard anybody say they don't like Nipsey, bro. If they did, it'd have been over for him. That's what basically what the dude with the hat, white hat on said. He not gonna tolerate no Nipsey disrespect. Basically what he's saying.
You see that internet shit in the week, bro. When you see it, you back on horse, and you see it, you like, I can't tell. You know what's happening. I can't tell, nigga. You know what's happening. Go after the black man. I can't tell. Now, that ain't what you want, nigga. That ain't what you keep it to yourself. That ain't what you want. That ain't what you want. You don't know. We got that's what all the niggas.
Black Sis said, yeah, we gonna get on that with you. We gonna get on that, gang. No, Black Sim had a direct altercation with a West Boulevard prick, Rockstar 2800, saying, go get cracking and come back. Black Sim told Rockstar, go get cracking. Go commit a body and come back if you want to be a part of us. So Black Sim is also giving that energy. Shout out to Black Sim, right? But, he's not completely void of blame here. And now you have this. So 2 out of the 3 locations had gang incidents happen. At what point do we? That's probably Black Sam last time he gonna open up a marathon burger. He doing a lot for the community. You know what I mean? He trying to give back to the community. But like always, the community do not care when a black man is trying to give back. Say, listen, man, you can't serve the community, bro. You can't serve these burgers and fries. How do you don't even eat fries? Because fries is a gang disappearing. But that's the full story, man. That's the 100% truth. Now it's unclear, who the suspects are, who's gonna get arrested, not gonna get arrested. I don't know, man. But that's the 100% truth. Now, I'm being more charitable here, right? I'm leaving out certain gang names. I'm leaving out a lot of details. Because not only do I know who's involved, I know the names of the gang members involved. I know the name of the young 80s dudes who was in the building doing it. The reason why Flacco be knowing so much again because he works at No Jumper. These guys love telling Flacco everything so Flacco can go back and report it. That's just how it is. Flacco. That's why Flacco knows a lot.